Alright, what's up everybody out there in YouTube and Facebook land? It's your boy Rome. I'm out in these streets. I'm closer to Katy, Texas today. I'm going by Wild West Honda to take a look at a couple of bikes I was told about. See exactly what they got that I might be interested in. You know, coming up really quick because we're getting into the winter months is one of the best times to find and purchase a new bike. Second bike, first bike. Because this is the perfect time of the year to get those deals that you definitely will not get in the spring, in the middle of the beginning of the riding season. Luckily here, you know, in the Houston area, there is a number of motorcycle dealerships, so there is an abundance of bikes available. It's not like, you know, you only have the one dealership and it's 75 miles away from where you live or something like that. You know, nope. Everything's pretty much in the same. They're all just spread out all over the city, so it just depends on what you're looking for. So here we are at Wild West Honda. Now, you guys might be a little surprised, but if you've been following me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you know that I've been talking about it for a while now, that I have somewhat of an interest in possibly getting a cruiser. So that's a unique paint. I like that. That one's $8,999. So 2014 Harley Street Bob. Not bad, not bad. This one's not too bad either. This is a 2016 883 iron, and that one's going for about $9,000. But I'm leaning more toward something full dress. I'm not a big fan of the bags. I don't think that's a necessity for the way I ride. Apes, not a fan. Not a fan at all. Now, it seems like all they have over here today is Harleys. So don't let that fool you into believing that I'm exclusively looking at Harleys, because I am not. Ooh, this girl here is a little dirty. And this is a 2006 Harley Ultra Glide 10,000. I've always been attracted to this bike for some reason. I think it's just the color. Every time I pass here, I notice this bike. It's a 2010 Harley Street Glide, and that's $13,000. That's a lot of money for a used bike. Let's see how this thing feels. Yeah, that's a lot of bike. But like anything else, and in most things in the world, you get what you pay for. But the most important part of it is to do your due diligence and shop, man, shop. Look at the prices online, see what is available. I mean, this is a 2014 for $17,900. And I mean, I do understand that, you know, Harleys, if you're looking at a Harley, some of these can be up in the $20,000 and $30,000 range, and I completely get that. But I just not sure yet exactly where I want to invest my dollars. Now, I am kind of attracted to this, but like I said, like anything else, you have to do your due diligence. I mean, this bike here is 10,000. It's 2011. But then when you go to the Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha versions, Indians, you know, you can easily find compatible bikes for a fraction of the price. So I'm still not sure, but I'm gonna give it some thought. But I definitely will not be buying anything today. Yep. But I knew I was going to be out over on this side, so I figured I'd stop by and take a look at what they had. No biggie, no biggie. It's all good. And as you can see, it is a beautiful day again in the state of Texas. Now, I do believe we're going to be getting some, you know, a little moisture, a little weather coming through here in a couple of days. But you know what? That's why I get out and ride as much as I can. So when that weather starts getting bad, I don't feel like I missed out. Yeah. So, I love the Busa. I love a sport bike. And I think I will always have a sport bike. Probably as long as, you know, I continue riding. But at some point, you know, I started thinking I really want a big highway bike. So when I decide I want to tour around a little bit, maybe get out of state, that's going to be a more comfortable ride. Now, I ride this bike all over the place. A Hayabusa is a hyper bike. It's a sport touring bike. So it just depends on how you look at it and how you ride it. You know, I'm about 5'6", so for me, I'm at that perfect height, you know, where I can just kind of lay on the tank, hands just, you know, gingerly rested on the bars, you know, like they should be, no stress, and just ride, man, just ride. Now, this is fast? Yes, very fast. But you don't have those creature comforts that you would have on a touring bike or a cruiser. And I mean, yes, you know, I have, you know, Bluetooth in my helmet. I have a Sena on my helmet. I have cameras on my helmet. All of them are connected, you know, to my smartphone. So I can make phone calls. I can, you know, monitor the video that I'm recording. All that cool stuff. But like I said, you know, it's like anything else. You know, you always want what you don't have, and then you get it and you go, damn, what was I thinking? But I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see what happens. This is not something that's gonna happen this week, this month. You know, who knows? It may not even happen in the coming year. But it's just something that's on my mind, and I've been thinking about it. So I figured I'll look around, throw my leg over a couple of these bikes and just see what's popping, see how I feel on them. I mean, you know, in comparison, I have to admit, you know, in comparison, you know, that Harley feels extremely heavy. But most people will throw their leg over a bike like this and they go, oh my God, that thing is so big, it's so heavy, it's, you know, it's ridiculous. And it's like anything else, you know, once you get used to it, it just feels natural to you. You know, I ride this bike literally, you know, 5 times a week. And yes, you know, in certain situations I do feel the weight if you put yourself in that situation. But most of the time, once this beast is moving, it's just as nimble as any other bike that I've ever had. You know, it's all about your confidence, your control, and man, it drives me nuts when people sit staring at their phones, make you miss your light. what are we gonna do? It's the holiday season. We're supposed to be jolly. But, you know, people are gonna do what they do. They're just out there in the world. As sad as it just is what it is. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? I can't keep crying about it, whining about it. Just try to ride around them. And hopefully they don't cause you to have a bad day, like Cycle Cruiser is so fond of saying. Let's see if my little gypsy group is out here again today. I see some clothes in a tree. Yeah, there's a few of them. Yeah, this has become one of their areas to hang out. I think because it's easy access to, you know, like food and water. And I noticed the other day when I was here, there's a little hotel back behind the this strip center, and I think some of them right there near that tree, they camp out there every day. But if you guys have seen one of my videos before, you know I've come through here a couple of times, and on occasion I'll see somebody out here that looks like they might be in need. So a lot of times I have a backpack already pre-prepared from the night before on my bike, and I just roll through, man, and I do what I do. Doom, doom, doom.